sound off. Okay, there we go.
Radiant team back.
Alright, welcome back everybody. You're watching the Premier League Season 3. My name is TriumphMan and I will be casting this match between Eclypsia on the Dire side and MYM, Meet Your Makers on the Radiant. Now, just quickly let me go into the roster here for people watching the VODs. Eclypsia have 3 stand-ins tonight. You can see Independent there, Last and Shaklo stand-ins. They're not actual Eclypsia players. There is a brand new, as of tonight or the day before, there is a brand new 5-man roster for Eclypsia. 3 of them are not here tonight for, well, obviously the conflicting reasons. So anyway, they've got to use 3 stand-ins. But Dread and Solo here are definitely 2 of the new members. So you can write that down if you want to, or go and tweet it or whatever. MYM though, they do have 1 stand-in tonight, and that will be fucking mad. Previously, I believe he was previously with MTW, wasn't he? I could be wrong, but anyway. First pick, Jakiro. No surprises there, Jakiro, very popular. And Bounty Hunter as well as Templar Assassin being kept away from Eclypsia. Of course, Eclypsia in the past have been very, very aggressive. We'll see exactly how. In fact, you know what? All the CIS teams, you see Dread, you see Soul, all the CIS teams tend to be highly aggressive. They don't like to sit back and tell. They like to get stuck in with lots of ganking and just complete chaos all across the map. Speaking of chaos, though, Batrider has been banned out along with the Darkseer. Darkseer, of course, in the middle of the fight causes complete and utter confusion, but Keeper Light being picked up. Will we see a Chaos Knight here? We see a Wisp as well. I mean, if they secure Wisp now, this could be some nasty stuff. Of course, Keeper Light, Wisp, and a Chaos Knight, if they can get their hands on Chaos Knight, or even any other really melee strength hero that has, or semi-carry strength hero that has a good stun or slow available, can cause all sorts of havoc with a Keeper and a Wisp. We've also, of course, all seen Tiny and Sven cause all sorts of hell, but they go with the Queen of Pain. MYM now, their double pick. They've already selected one of the better support heroes in the game. Will we see, in fact, they have some decent spells to steal there. They could actually decide to pick up something like a Rubik if they want that as their secondary support on top of that. But I believe we're probably going to see the Suicide Solo probably picked up here along with a potential solo mid. Or they might go for one of their other primary farmers. Of course, they're heavy. They're hard carry if they want it. And there we go. They go for some fairly aggressive heroes themselves. They pick up the Enigma. Enigma in this case is likely to be Jung. Sven gets picked up by Eclypsia. Oh, is this going to be a Keeper Light and Sven lane? We'll see in a moment. But Chaos Knight and Enigma being picked up there. Of course, Enigma strong in the jungle, could pop out, cause also havoc. I believe this could possibly be a dual mid with Jakiro and Chaos Knight at this point in time, but we'll see in just a moment. We'll see. What are they banning out now? We've got Syllabear banned out. I honestly am not. I would not be a huge fan of Syllabear with that current line. I have not. It's something I think the Chinese teams could probably pull off, but I have not really seen a Western team work it all that well, to be dead honest. Aside from, actually, no, I take that back. Of course, we had NTH, no Titan, to actually run a fairly effective side lane. Syllabear did actually manage to get around that 22-minute mark. 22-minute mark, Radiance. It did take him a little while to get it, though. Slightly longer than he would have wanted, but in the end, anyway. Of course, that was Admiral Bulldog playing that. But now the third ban for Eclypsia. Now, Meet Your Makers are probably looking for a couple of solos here. They've already got Enigma, probably self-support. Jakiro hard support. They'll want a couple of want a couple of solos here. Either solo mids or possibly a suicide solo, unless they're planning for a tri-lane. An offensive tri-lane, they could go for that too. In which case, they'd be looking for another kind of support, because of course Enigma could quite easily farm the safe lane or farm the solo mid if he's not planning on jungling. Those are also 2 possible outcomes for the Enigma as well. And the next one as well, what are we going to ban here? It looks like they are going to take their time. Eclypsia thinking this one through here. And they decide to get rid of the Leshrac. Yeah, Leshrac, Jakiro, and Chaos Knight definitely could have been a very nasty offensive try. And Chen banned out by Eclypsia as well. We've also got Nature's Prophet being banned as well. Okay, so they're getting rid of some of the global aspect there. Meet Your Maker's not able to run that Nature's Prophet as a solo. And of course, that would give them a lot of push power between Enigma, Jakiro, as well as Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight, of course, he spawns illusions, can cause massive damage to towers. You throw in a Nature's Prophet there, not only is that really nasty gank potential, and I'm quite surprised actually, we can see the Wisp not actually banned out this match. So, you know, it's possible that MYM could actually go for a Chaos Knight, Jakiro, and a Wisp unit there, if they want to go for the offensive try, but we do have the Chen banned out. I'm just wondering if they'll get rid of the Enchantress as well. Of course, Eclypsia in the past have made large usage of Chen as well as Enchantress, but nope, they're going for the Tidehunter. Getting rid of that teamfight value, and Tidehunter, of course, can cause all sorts of havoc, especially with something like Enigma, really pretty much forcing him to go for that early BKB The Windrunner now being picked up. MYM probably going to see that suicide solo, although it could be a mid. Of course, we saw it mid earlier today, so definitely a possibility. But now the fourth pick for Eclypsia. Now, are they going for some kind of trial, or are they just happy to sit with dual end? I mean, for all we know, we could see a Sven and then two more supports picked up a Trine. Keeper Light could, in fact, take a suicide solo. We've seen them do that before, and then Queen of Pain could indeed take the solo mid. I mean, they've still got choices here, but I kind of feel it's going to be Keeper Light and Sven, because Sven is incredibly mana hungry on his stun, the Stormbolt. It's a very powerful stun though. If you get your hands on enough mana to field it up, it causes all sorts of hell for the enemy team. But still, again, reserve time for Eclypsia. I think they do want another support in here, some other kind of support. In fact, I mean, Wisp still available if they want it. If they want to go for it, they could have Keeper Light, Sven and Wisp, and then another solo. But they could also just run a Keeper Light. And whoa, hang on a minute. Clockwork being picked up here. Of course, Clockwork receiving a couple of buffs. And maybe we'll actually see him get put to good use. He was picked during the TI1. The international one, he was picked up every now and then, was, you know, fairly effective. But as the hero pool expanded, he really quite quickly dropped off in terms of effectiveness and as well as popularity. So we'll see if Eclypsia can make this work. But I get the feeling, Clockwork, he's a suicide solo we have not seen in a very, very long time. But you can actually control both a solo mid or a suicide solo with cogs. It is a very effective way of keeping yourself safe. But we'll see what they go for here. I kind of want to see a Wisp. I'm going to, not lie, I really want to see a Wisp, in all honesty. But we'll see what they go for. And we see Night Stalker is the final ban here, keeping away from MYM. Anyone know the song, the name of the song that was previously being played? That was Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas. If that's the one you were talking about, Seuss John 2. Final pick for MYM. They are looking for a solo, some kind of, either a suicide solo if Windrunner's going to take the mid, or a solo mid, I believe. Anyway, it's a solo. In one way or another, it will be a solo pick. Most likely. Although, you know what, they could go with, they could cause some sorts of shenanigans. I mean, it could be another support if Enigma's going to take the suicide solo. That's also an option, but it will be the Beastmaster, so it looks like a suicide solo to me. And Pudge will be the final pick. Okay. That I did not expect. I have no idea how Eclypsia are running that. We'll see in a moment. Absolute madness over there. But we'll see how Eclypsia are going to run that, but I'm just looking at this one. So it looks like, I'm pretty sure that Beastmaster will be a suicide solo, probably focusing on more on the Ancients than anything else. Windrunner is going to take the solo mid. Enigma jungle and Chaos Knight and Jakiro taking the safe lane. Although they could be a dual mid and then put Enigma in the safe lane. We'll see. We'll see. Let's call out the players here. So for MYM, we have Calculus playing Windrunner. We have Koshkova playing Chaos Knight, I think that's how I pronounce that. The Nano is going to be playing Jakiro. Fucking Mad is going to be playing Beastmaster, and it appears he's going solo mid, actually. I was wrong. And then Atsi is going to be playing the Enigma. Now the question is, are they abandoning that top lane, or will they actually be playing it? We'll see in just a moment. Also, should call out the dire side. So, playing for Eclypsia, we have Dread on Sven, solo playing Keeper Light, Independent, the stand-in playing Pudge, Last the stand-in playing Clockwork, and Shaklo playing the Queen of Pain, also another stand-in there. Let's bring these up now. Yes, Clockwork. Oh, Pitamac. And the Nano crashed again. Okay, so we're going to be sitting here twiddling our thumbs while he tries to restart his PC or do something completely random. There we go, Nano crashing out now. Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Okay, so what is this? We have a Sven, Pudge, Keeper of the Light. No, I think Pudge is going to mostly pull. See that he's actually got he's bought up there. Sven also has bought up as... No, actually no, Sven is not. I was about to say, I think he's going to pull mostly. No, surely one of those must be pulling. I can't really see the two of them working that well together, because Pudge, it's not so much Pudge is can't support, it's the fact that Pudge really, really needs levels, so... And of course, we've seen exactly how effective Sven is if you give him that farm. Yeah, this definitely quite confusing. I'm not dead sure whether I get the feeling Pudge must be pulling, or Sven even, but Sven is going to do better with solo just because of course Chakra, and then you spam Stormbolt and then follow up with Illuminate. It's fairly easy to set up either a lot of damage. You either force the guy out of the lane or you just cause absolute hell. In fact, oh okay, Atsi is going to the jungle. There's no way he's going to the lane with just one clarity. So he's going to sit here, he's going to deny a creep, and then he's going to go over to here and start jungling with his Eidolons. Okay, so it looks like MYM are just going to abandon that lane. Hockey Mad is going to take the mid with his Beastmaster, and I think he's just waiting. He might actually just wait here and stack that once, possibly with the axes. We'll see. It depends. He hasn't actually skilled anything up yet. Meanwhile, it'll be Chaos Knight and Jakiro in the bottom lane. We see Dread. Where is he off to now? Dread just going to check on the 0-minute rune. Doesn't find anything though. It will spawn bottom as it seems. Invisibility rune picked up by Chaos Knight. See last now. Going to be taking on the Chaos Knight as well as Jakiro. I think he should be okay. Although that's actually maybe not, because I think Chaos Knight can actually drag him over the top of the cogs. We'll see. I'm going to say this much. Reality Rift and cogs is going to be some weird ass interaction. So we'll see exactly how that happens. And it looks like Sven, where are you? Sven, you are sitting over here. They might actually be farming the Pudge. As you hear my moment of silence, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. It looks like Sven will be doing the pulling here. So, you know, either way, they're farming one of them. And then Beastmaster, no, they have rotated Beastmaster away. It looks like it will be a Windrunner mid, actually, and Beastmaster will be taking this suicide lane. Windrunner will not be backing up these guys in the bottom lane. Thought she might be down there. Either that or just jungling. Of course, you can just shoot down the... knock these down and then steal the creep if necessary. But it looks like she will be mid. This actually makes a lot more sense, come to think of it. And Windrunner actually... I feel that Windrunner has a fairly good advantage there against Queen of Pain. Of course, the Windrunner making her hard to run down. Also, the fact that she has that power shot. Very easy to harass and CS from a distance. Queen of Pain, on the other hand, has to come close and take and trade hits. But here we go. We've got Last trying to cut his way through the trees. Ice Path will catch him out for a second now. But he's actually staying in fairly deep. He's not too worried about it. Sees a wave of creep coming down. Now Jakiro dodging the wave of creep. Just going to come and harass him some more. He's got that Ice Path up, and Last is having to back up. Has hit level 2 though, and did actually get the early cogs as well. And then we see the double pull there from Dread. And it looks like, yes, they have abandoned that. Oh no. The question is, how long is it going to take Beastmaster here to notice the fact that this is blocked? I mean, surely he must have noticed by now the fact that he's only got one. He must have. First one, he figures, I screwed it up. I must have made a mistake. Second one, though, when it doesn't stack this time around, he'll know there must be some kind of blocking ward there. Just wondering when they snuck that ward in. Anyway, it seems Clockwork has found himself a regeneration rune. Is he going to leave that for Queen of Pain? I don't think so. I think he's going to fire off a rocket and then... oh, there we go. He's going to fire off the rocket and pick it up. Let's use it to try and last it. It's only level 1 though and doesn't manage to succeed. Meanwhile, in the jungle we've got Keeper of Light. Busy pulling and he's grabbing his farm from there. Looks like they're thinking about taking a run. Oh, no, yeah, he's realised that's blocked and he can't do anything about it. Nobody at the moment must have cash for a counter ward. Somewhat annoying for him. And there we go, just CSing from a distance. This is why Clockwork was popular once upon a time. I feel like he's hooked more than anything else that people tend to feel that let him down. He tended to jump in and then just get picked off really easily. There we go. Got Man coming from behind. He's only got all of her level 1 axes. I think he's mostly going to go for the body block, but there we go. Reality Rift. And those cogs causing havoc, dragging Clockwork out, but also pinging. Managing to ping Chaos Knight there, knocking him back for a moment. See there, Beastmaster. I think Beastmaster's going to screw it, and he's going to possibly just start pulling this camp here. I doubt he would go and try and use the enemy ancients. It would be too much of a risk. Oh no, there we go. They're transferring the counter wards over to him so he can go and get rid of them. I think they figured out there's one over here as well. Lots of pinging going on. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, apparently somebody's trading other people's salves. Meanwhile, up in the top lane though, Sven currently sitting on 4-0. Hasn't really managed to last hit a lot, so it looks like a fairly... I'm getting the feeling that Dread is just going to roam and try and set up ganks, and he's going to work with Keeper. Once they get about level 4, level 5, they're just going to start moving around together and start trying to set up ganks. See Windrunner though, going toe-to-toe with the Queen of Pain. Both of them have their bottles up and running, although Windrunner has the advantage here. She's got a full bottle. She's waiting for this Shadow Strike to go away before she starts popping it. Rune is bottom. It goes to Beastmaster. And there we go. Sven is roaming. He's looking for a gank here. I don't think he's going to find it though. It's really difficult to gank from the dire side in this direction just because it's so easy for them to see you coming. They have that, as long as they're up here, they can see you coming from a mile away. So until they actually step down into here, it's very difficult. And even then, you often need a setup stun regardless. Although Sven, says, you know what, let me just come in from behind like this. Pops a tree early on, and there we go. The charging in the Stormbolt pops down. Windrun gets popped though. No physical damage attacks here. And the Shackle Shot gets tossed down. Only half a second stun though. They get the first blood though, and Dread will now run for his life, taking a lot of damage. It looks like that tree that he ate is going to help keep him alive. I like the preemptive tree that he ate there. Now Solo though, stacking and nuking down these creep camps. For level 3 there. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Clockwork currently sitting on 3-0. Not really getting a whole lot of fun. There's a 1 second stun. Should be able to back off from this or not. The Ice Path comes through. Dodge it to left. Throws the cogs. Unfortunately, should have gone for the Assault Battery first to get some distance. And instead just traps himself inside with Chaos Knight. Meanwhile, Pudge has hit level 6. And we're going to see this mid-game. I think we're probably going to see the transition here. They've gone and just... I get the feeling what's happened here is they've gone, alright Pudge, you get your quick level 6, get an early item, and then you go and gank, put a ton of pressure on, and then they might say, Dread, go and farm instead now, while Pudge takes over the ganking role. Or, or that, or they might just, take Dread with them and go and gank a lot with Pudge. We'll see. Oh, wow, they're even giving the farm to Keeper over Sven. Okay, maybe not then. Maybe Sven is just literally there for his speed buff and his Stormbolt. Possibly a bit of God Strength. We'll see. Now, Mad has returned to the top lane, finally hitting level 2. I'm just going to check for a gold advantage. Not by much for the Radiant side. Also, experience advantage, also pretty much dead even. See, Enigma has finished up his Soul Ring there. Shacklo finding himself an invisibility rune. It's like, I was going to say, you probably should give that Dread. That way Dread could bottle it, use the rune, then give the bottle back to Queen of Pain. Dread spots him there. I mean, they could have quite easily set up another gank there on Windrunner had they done that, but regardless. Pudge still sitting up here, has picked up an early life ring. Ring of Health there. It's a bit of counter warding being done, but keep also throwing a ward up here on the high ground. Just gets it away from some of the more common counter warding spots down there. Meanwhile, bottom lane. Clockwork has also picked up a level of battery. Actually, that's probably why he didn't use battery before. He didn't have a level in it, most likely. Because he only had cogs and rockets. Now he's going with build where he is maxing out cogs there, as it looks like, rockets there, as it looks like he's getting caught inside again, unfortunately. Unable to deal with his counter stunts. This is why Clockwork was popular. It's the fact that he could deal with the suicide lane fairly easy, but not against the Chaos Knight, it seems. The Reality Rift is causing too many problems, allowing him to close the gap with Clockwork fairly easy. And this time also Clockwork not managing to get the Assault Battery off again either. Really needs to drop that. At the very least it will disrupt a lot of damage. Provided he can get only one hero in there. If he gets 2 heroes in there, it's going to be a problem. But Shackler now getting caught out. The Eidolon's causing a lot of damage. Power shot to finish. Support comes in, but it's too slow. The stun goes down, but I don't think Dread can finish this on his own. Beastmaster also moving in. However, they do have some support. Keep the Light headed towards the mid lane to help prevent any kind of push happening here. See, there we go. There's that mana on Dread once again. Keep in mind, though, there is Pudge. This game may well hinge on the fate of this game may well hinge on how well can this guy hook with Pudge. We'll see. We will see in a moment. Probably want to see. I think he'll probably start moving once he hits the level 8. So round about now, I think he'll get ready to go. He's picked up his boots. Got a scroll. Can get ready to cause some damage. Meanwhile, Dread is going to rotate back to the top. Just check the top. Rune finds nothing. It is bottom, in fact. Looks like this ward doesn't exactly see. Oh no, it should. Should see it. Mind them, Sven just checked top because ran up there just in case. I suppose he was camping it just in case Windrunner was making a run on it. Calculus here. Double damage though, bottled up by Queen of Pain. Looks like they're going to try and get a gank happening on Chaos Knight. They definitely do need to make this happen. Chaos Knight though, Spidey senses tingling, figures something's amiss, and then backs up along with Jakiro. Jakiro scouting out behind the trees there. Actually no, he's going back to fetch an item here. What is it? Somebody's got bits of a mech coming. In fact, I think it's Jakiro. Has bits of a mech coming. He's bringing it back to him. No, actually that could belong... No, it might actually belong to Windrunner. Yeah, it belongs to Atsi actually. No, it's going to Enigma of all people. Of course, Mech is a fairly common item for the Enigma, and if you see a high ground ward, they might be planning for some ganks in a moment. And there we go, speed in from Sven. Sven, though, going to take a lot of damage from this tower. They need to break off. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too obvious. I think they could. I think she could see him. Yeah, like that. That ward there, keeping things visible. Meanwhile, Clockwork again in some trouble. Actually pops the battery assault this time. Ice Path will lock him down, and again another kill. It seems Clockwork has not been the best decisions against this Chaos Knight. Queen of Pain, though, possibly going to get a kill here. Has been slowed. Here comes the Eidolons as well. A Malefice about to hit him. Pops the ult. Gets hit by the Malefice. 2 stuns there. Will we see a third? Reality Rip back. And they don't even need a Chaos Bolt. It's just a 3v1, and unfortunately Queen of Pain gets caught out entirely there. And again, Pudge still sitting here. You know, wow, okay, no, he's going for the full headdress, Hood of Defiance before he goes anywhere. Not sure how I feel about this, but we'll see. We will see in a moment whether or not this works out. As said, it is at the expense of the rest of his team right now. The Radiant side currently picking up an advantage, 1,500 gold ahead, also 2.5k experience ahead, roughly. I think this is starting to get out of hand. That said, Pudge is farming well. He's just not managing to do anything with it, and misses the hook. It's just me, or is that a... Just me, or did that hook fall very, very short? It did not look like a level... I'm going to be honest there, that did not look like a level 4 hook to me. A bit weenie. Not sure what went wrong with that, but it wasn't on target regardless, so it wouldn't have hit, wouldn't have made a difference.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
See, Keeper Line also possibly building a mech there. Ring of Regen, although that could also be Tranquil Boots, we'll see in a moment. Pain getting a scream off there, accidentally hitting Windrunner. Beastmaster now scouting out the jungle, making sure there's nobody flanking around here. As Chaos Knight picks up another... What on earth was Keeper doing down there? I'm not dead sure. Keeper of the Night deciding, you know what, I'm just going to go 1v1 Chaos Knight, no problems, I got this. Not really. Not really at all. See if fucking Mad is kind of feeling a bit more hopeful, moving up. Looks like they've got a few heroes up here now. They might try and cause some trouble. We've got a port coming up here from... Who's that? We've got Keeper Light here as well. Now Pudge is looking for a hook. There's no Hawk up to scout him out, but these guys, well, they're going to back off, obviously. The creep wave is pushing out. Pudge really just can't get an angle here. See here, fucking Mad is standing behind... He's standing behind this hero. Oh, no. Expose himself for a second, then backs up. More mid lane. Queen of Pain. Currently sitting on how much Queen of Pain? 40 to 13. Versus Windrunner, 56 to 19. I think Windrunner's been a little less mobile though. And there we go, that Hawk getting spotted up once again. And now they're pushing in. They got the speed buff there. Stormbolt's going to set this one up. He can't miss. No, he cannot miss. They get the bite down. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't go for the ult. Shackle shot there, going to cause trouble. Here comes the Illuminate coming through there. We've got a Stormbolt 6 seconds. No mana on Sven though. Can we get a Chakra down? Now Independent's got to back up. That Pudge needs to get the hell away from that tower. And now we've got Solo getting dragged back in by Chaos and ports up to counterattack. And that's an easy kill for them. Calculus picks up a double kill. Keeper Light and Sven diving in too deep. However, Pudge managing to back off. Has finished up his Hood of Defiance, but it's at a pretty steep cost. Again, this Pudge pick not working for him, really. Spotting things up there. There's the mech getting popped by Enigma. This early mech going to cause a lot of trouble here for Eclypsia. There's not much they can do about it. Illuminate just to drive the creep wave back though. Now we've got Last coming in. The Clockwork, can he set anything up here? He's got a hook. He hits it. Can he cause some damage? Now pops the cogs. The hook goes in, picks up Enigma as well. 2 hooks in a row. Ice Path going to cut that Dismember down. And it looks like they clean up Clockwork again. However, Enigma gets taken out before he can drop a black hole. But they counter-attack. And this armlet on Chaos Knight makes him so tanky to deal with. Queen of Pain drops her ult. It hits the Neto. Neto now backing up. And it looks like he will get surrounded and taken out. Hasty Queen of Pain. Shackle goes through, doesn't connect properly. Illuminate going to get shot through there as well. Will it hit? It does small amounts of damage to Calculus. Queen of Pain still chasing, still with a haste ring. Slows down Calculus, still chasing after him. A hero Warcry there from Sven. Sven also popping the ult. No, he hasn't used Warcry, just the ult. Hasn't bothered with Cleave. And there we go, he's just going to try and help chew through this tower. Shackle shot there, Pudge catching the face, hooks him back there. Dismember again, the stun catches the Chaos Knight as well. Can they get a lockdown here? Pops the armlet to heal up, basically. Give himself a bigger health pool. And now we've got Clockwork's rocket in again. Queen of Pain blinking over. There's another paw coming in. It's, who is it? That's Jakiro coming in. Also Enigma is moving in. He's looking for a black hole. Has he got one? Yes, he does. He can land it here. There's a Stormbolt that's thrown in, but they don't have a counter stun ready in case of the black hole. Pudge gets killed. And Illuminate goes through there. There's the black hole. Dread, Solo, Corner, and Clockwork coming to the Salt Battery. Unable to take anybody out. Macropire goes down. There's Smoke's going to go after the Neno. But Queen of Pain, she's running low on mana. No more left. And it's a triple kill. It's a triple kill for Chaos Knight. He's going to make it an Eldritch. Can he get a Rampage here? Queen of Pain trying to escape. She's out of mana. She's got no stick charges, nothing left. Oh wait, she's got one blink left. She will actually manage to get the hell out of there. And Chaos Knight, 14 minutes in, gets an Ultra kill. That's kind of bad news. He's level 12 now. 14 minutes in. We're going to see the experience chart in a second. It's not going to look pretty. 5k advantage there to the Radiant in experience, and a 3.5k roughly gold lead there.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Solo now, just going to be jungling a little bit. Calculus momentum. This seems to be going fairly smoothly here for MYM. That said though, we have seen bigger comebacks, and it looks like Pudge now searching around. He's just going to be farming. He's not ganking, never mind. See a big stack of Ancients, so Beastmaster finally deciding, you know what, I can work on these now that they're not blocking them anymore.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Last now still, oh, poor old Clockwork has had absolutely no farm. No fun at all. You see the Clockwork and Sven sitting on 157, 143 gold per minute. They get the top tower at the very least. It's going to help them out a bit, but still, I'm not too in love with this whole let's play Sven as a support again. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain in the bottom one, just going to scream this down. Going to try and put some pressure on this bottom tower. It's got a lot of health though, and there we go. Chaos Knight headed back to that lane right about now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
See the early, oh, we got a Medallion of Courage there fairly early on from Beastmaster. This is going to help Chaos Knight do a lot more damage if you focus down the right target. So Queen of Pain finds herself a haste rune now. Dread, oh, he's got power treads and that's it. This is definitely looking a bit rough. Meanwhile, Jakiro has picked up his Arcane Boots, got some Ward 0 as well. Solo's still farming up. He's going for that mech as well. Maybe things will turn around for the Dire team. Once they get their mech and their pipe up, they might just try and force a lot of early team fights, but I'm really not looking... It's not looking comfortable at all. We'll see. And there we go. He's going to go after Nano. Nano, though, dodges, turns around there to fire the Ice Path, catches out the Clockwork, and Pudge can't find an angle for a hook. I see their Keeper, though, going to throw down the Mana Drain, then the Mana Leak, maybe going to stun Jakiro. No, it will wear off in time. In fact, turns around, goes to the Ice Path, and then changes his mind. And looks like Eclypsia are going to break off any attempt to continue ganking. Meanwhile, the push is on mid. Double damage there. Calculus. Reality Rip back on Sven. Sven tries to walk her out. Gets hit by 2 stuns. There is not much of an escape. 400 damage crit. Chaos Knight just rips him to shreds, and they're going to take this mid tower as well. Or maybe they weren't actually getting the creep wave chase back. Queen of Pain also present, screaming down the Hawk if she can. I think she was going after the pet minions there. Illuminate coming through, does manage to hit Beastmaster. As he still has Black Hole. In fact, as he still hasn't used his Black Hole yet, he still has that available. See another Illuminate being charged up. Ice Path being used to try and cancel it. Doesn't quite reach. Hook also misses from Pudge. Chaos Knight 2.5k in the bank. Oh no. That's not good news at all. See the there we go. Again another Illuminate tossed through there. And now Calculus, he's looking for a shackle. Will he find, although Chaos Knight just swept around 4 seconds done. Great shackle there. Power shot to follow. We got a Black Hole moving in. There it is. It catches 2 heroes at the low health. However, it should be enough unless it ends. Actually, he will get taken out there by a rocket. They've cleaned up Enigma. However, Pudge is also dead. They're going for Jakiro. Can they take out Jakiro? Jakiro is down as well. Now Dread. Can he take him out? No. Dread falls to Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight can cycle the armlet back on and off as well. Scream come out. No. He's out of mana to Scream. Going to throw a slow on as well. There's the Scream just coming a little bit too late. Chaos Knight looking for a stun. Finds it. Gets a crit. Takes him out. He's going for another kill. Gets a Clockwork as well. Finally goes down to Queen of Pain. But it's a 4-for-4 trade, and a triple kill, and a godlike streak there for Chaos Knight. Absolutely ridiculous. Kind of bad news. I mean, Chaos Knight can't even complain. He's got enough for a Reaver now. He can't even complain about that. Queen of Pain, though, has found herself a double damage rune. Let's see. Beastmaster's rotated back. I mean, has also picked up a gem for counter warding. Just gonna mess with their map control. So the hook, it didn't hit anything though. Managed to pick up the dire creep. Now has picked up some smoke, ready for a gank. Beastmaster scouting out ahead of himself with his cool ball. See Atsi back to farming. Has picked up the starters of his BKB as well. So hook in there again, creep. Never mind. Which announced I think you're using the default Dietar one. If you set it to default, I think it sticks anyway. We'll see in a moment. And then those skulking in his jungle, Atsi still farming. And I think at this point in time, MYM, they know they have this one. All they got to do is sit back, farm at a leisurely pace, and then attack when they feel ready, which will probably be when Chaos Knight gets his heart up. Or it might be a little bit later. We'll see. There is Keep It Like It. He picked off here. Gets hit by the Malthus. There's the second one, or third one rather. Gets dragged back. Blinding Like It and knocking back. But Chaos Bot does lane. Stormbolt gets tossed in on Chaos Knight. Gets trapped inside the cogs, but it traps Sven outside. Maybe not the best choice. Reality Rift being used there along with the Phantasm. Ice Path catching 4 heroes. Macropyre as well. Dread about to fall. Picks him off. A hook in. Gonna grab Atsi there. Not a big loss though. They're gonna take Pudge as well. Pudge about to fall though. There goes the Illuminate. Ice Path catching Pudge. And it will finish him. A Shackle Shot gonna hit solo, but Queen of Pain coming with a double damage. We see the scream there as well. Cops a 2-second stun. Have we got a power shot in a second? Jumps back there as a blinding light gets tossed in once again. We see Beastmaster move in. He's got his ult up. He might go and he can run on Queen of Pain. No, he decides to back up there. Windrunner still firing power shots over the trees, looking for a target. Doesn't find them though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Shackler though, just rotating up to the top lane, going to farm that up. Definitely a crippling uphill battle there for Eclypsia, not the engagement that they wanted at all. A great angle there for Jakiro to set that fight up brilliantly. The Ice Path and the Macropyre, so well timed. Caught 4 heroes inside it and pinned them down. Absolutely painful stuff. Sven, unfortunately feeling a little povo here, has to buy himself a bracer. I've also noticed Clockwork again, also kind of poor, buying himself braces as well, just to try and get a little bit of extra health. On the other hand, a pipe has been completed by Pudge. Keeper also has a mech. Was a little bit over aggressive at the start of that. Walked up into the enemy jungle with no real vision up there and got caught out completely by the Enigma. Okay, now Eclypsia headed back to the bottom lane. Can they actually set up a successful fight this time around? Pudge has been spotted up by a ward as well. They know he's there. In fact, we're going to see an Ice Path in a second. Try and catch him out there, although he's actually going to walk right past. He's going to go look for a hook here. Gets slowed there. Can he find the hook? Cancels. Cancels again. Throws the hook. Misses. Raw goes out on keeper. Macropyre gets dropped down. However, 3 seconds done. An Ice Path there on Pudge. Clockwork trapping in Beastmaster inside the cogs. Doing some damage. Actually managed to hop outside. I think he got 4-staffed outside of it. And Illuminate going to throw through. And the Nano falling low. Ice Path catching Sven. Queen of Pain low. 4 seconds done on Dread. Dread likely to fall here. Queen of Pain ulting. And we've lost Dread. That's the only hero. Although finally, Clockwork fires up a rocket. Takes out the Chaos Knight. Dual Breath being used once again. The Nano. No, wait, Cape Gear of the Light about to fall there, as it looks like they have already managed to get the Nano out of the fight. Queen of Pain also getting taken out. Keeper of the Light along with that. And a hook in there is going to clean up. Unfortunately, Atsi gets... Oh no, Keeper... Who was that? That was... Sorry, fucking Mad gets picked off there. Atsi actually helps pick up the kill. Gem goes down, however. Windrunner immediately picks it back up. And it's going to be a 3-for-4 trade there. Clockwork. Clockwork the only survivor for the Dire side. And then you see Enigma and Windrunner manage to keep themselves alive on the Radiant side. But a BKB fast approaching there for Enigma, who did not black hole once again. Didn't really find an angle for it in that fight. spread though. We'll check the net gold worth. Oh, that's not good news. As we see that Chaos Knight is literally 300 gold away, less than 300 gold away from finishing his heart. And once he gets that, he is going to be a very rough customer to deal with. It's going to make him and his illusion so difficult to remove. He's been wishing he was that farmed. Queen of Pain, she has picked up a fairly early Arcanum Scepter, however, still only level 2. It needs to hit level 3 for it to really be super effective. Kind of struggling in that department still. See, Beastmaster has his Blink Dagger now. Some really nasty initiation as well now for MYM. Now they can jump in there and cause some havoc, and it's looking like Eclypsia is still looking for some kind of angle to get a hook on, not realizing that they're completely visible. It looks like they're going to come down here and try and get their push happening on the bottom lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Just need to check on something. So Hodo hook there, managed to land there as they get the hook. He's finally managed to land one, gets Calculus, although Calculus, 4-staffing out, will be finished off by an urn. Queen of Pain, the urn, the combination of the urn as well as the Shadow Poison there. Meanwhile, it looks like they are going to push the first tier bottom tower on the Radiant side. Meanwhile, though, the Radiant counter pushing, going to take the second tier top tower. So an even trade for them. In fact, they're probably going to threaten the mid tower at the same time. The ports come back there to try and defend. Illuminate being popped out here. We're not going to have much effect of anything at all. So the mass ports come out, they get the bottom tower, and now they teleport back. Can Pudge get a hook? Nope, he's just going to farm. Never mind.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Queen of Pain, though, giving chase to Chaos Knight, may end up regretting this immensely. There we go, reality rip for Chaos Knight. Queen of Pain regretting decisions made like Blinding Light used to save her, though. Allies blocking the hook, a mistake made. Stormbolt hitting every Chaos Knight but the right one. An Assault Battery now, not managed to hit Chaos Knight anymore. There we go, it's going to slow him down. Traps inside the cogs, but again, Sven's caught outside, not marrying too much in his ult this time around. Clockwork now regretting jumping inside. They pick up the right Chaos Knight this time. Yes, they do. They bring him down. A hook on Jakiro. Jakiro now in trouble, gets hit by a scream. They get the kill. 3 for none trade. Finally, Eclypsia have something go their way. Although that said, it wasn't a fair fight. Atsi was missing. He was in fact pushing the mid lane.
Tower is under attack.
In fact, they're going to trade 3 heroes. They're going to get a tower kill out of it, but still fairly annoying for them. That said, Chaos Knight at the very least, I'm pretty sure his recipe has been bought up.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They can't find the Radiant Courier. Never mind. I think it's on the Courier possibly. Looks like they're just going to go for this top tower here. The hook goes in, misses Windrunner. I think they're porting it. They ported in somebody there. I think it's Queen of Pain, the Dragon there. As Windrunner, Calculus sneaks in a fantastic denial. And now Solo about to get caught out. The stun goes in. Atsi now, he's got a black hole up. Catches 3 heroes only. No, he gets cancels it. What was that? I'm dumbfounded. He had a fantastic black hole. Had his BKB up. And then he cancelled it. I have no idea what happened there. I mean, Clockwork is here. We see the Macro Pyre go down and Pudge trying to disengage. Queen of Pain also retreating. They're not getting caught out by the Ice Path 4 stuff over by Calculus though. Blink out once again by Queen of Pain. And yeah, Clockwork nowhere near that fight. Definitely wasn't his hook or anything. Pudge couldn't have dismembered him. He was also trapped inside the black hole. So I have no idea. I guess it was just a serious misclick there from Enigma. They had all 3 of them in the bag there, and then just sudden failure. And the Illuminate being tossed in. Pudge desperately jungling up whatever he can. Has actually picked up a plate mail, possibly a Shiva's Guard being built here. Being trolled by uphill misses, finally gets the kill there on that ward just as the Ice Path disappears. Oh, well, they found a gem, which apparently looks like Eclypsia failed to pick up once they ganked them up there. So many wards though from MYM, they have a lot of map control at the moment. Also that Hawk spotting things up, Haste Room being found there by Windrunner. Now Queen of Pain most likely building herself a Hex, I feel. Windrunner spotting her up. Bit harassment in mid there from Clockwork. Now Keeper Light possibly built. Looks like Keeper Light is possibly trying to build himself a Veil of Discord there. Not too sure on that one, but we'll see. They hear Keeper Light. He has ulted up. They're getting ready for a clash here. BKB they're up on Enigma. Doesn't have a black hole though. He gets his ult down. Gets caught out in the ice path though. Reality Rift as well as the Phantasm being used there by Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight jumping in. Gets hit by the hook though. Chaos Knight taking a lot of damage, but he might be able to get the Pudge here. No, he gets screamed down at the last moment. That armor on Pudge keeping him alive, and there's a gem there on the ground. The Dire team might actually notice this time. Now Calculus trying to disengage. They get a 2-for-1 trade there though. Trading Clockwork. Clockwork actually dying solo on the bottom lane to Windrunner. Never mind then. Picked up 2 here at the mid. Nicely done there from Eclypsia. Looks like they might actually turn something around just yet. They could go for the mid tower here as well. Windrunner is coming up to help defend it. However, they should be able to bring it down unless you can sneak in another really annoying deny for them. And Windrunner now getting stunned there by the Mana Leak. Sven now carrying the gem. And he has actually picked up an Ogre Club now. Could be probably going for a BKB, I feel. Will help him avoid some of those rather annoying stuns. Although there are 2 superior magic stuns we've got to remember. Of course, Raw, as well as the Nimbus Black Hole, which are going to be a pain in the butt regardless of the BKB. But at the very least, it'll help him avoid Windrunner's stuff. Obviously the Chaos Bolt, the Reality Rift, as well as the Macro Pyre of all things. So it means he can get in close and not to worry about it. See Windrunner now on the top lane. So Clockwork busy building himself a Blade Mail at the moment, which definitely he could use. He's getting like every time he jumps in on Chaos Knight just goes to town, just wails away on him. That said, of course, Chaos Knight can escape the cogs. All he has to do is cast Reality Rift on someone outside them. Probably get pushed around by the cogs, but he'll get outside them at the very least. But we'll see in just a moment whether or not we can see another hook in mid. 2.6 count Pudge. Queen of Pain now rotating back. Let's check on the gold chart. It's currently a lot. Oh, wow, that's a fairly big comeback there from Eclypsia. They've gone from a 7.5k plus deficit down to 2.5k in gold. Experience-wise, a similar story. 12k plus deficit down to about 2,000 experience deficit. Eclypsia have really made a pretty good turnaround this match. That said, though, we've got to remember the issue is Pudge is not exactly a late game hero, and they're going to be going up against a very, very fat Chaos Knight. This is going to hurt. The fact that Chaos Knight is kind of getting farmed. And come the late game, well, Sven, he just hasn't had the farm to go toe-to-toe with Chaos Knight, most likely. Well, that's it. As long as they can kill the illusions, maybe they can actually finish off Chaos Knight. That's where a lot of his damage comes from. If Sven can get a couple of good hits in on the illusions, the cleave will bring them down fairly quickly. Go keep it light with a Veil of Discord there. And he managed to avoid the Illuminate. They think there might be a high ground ward up there, but there's not. MYM standing out of range of the Illuminates being tossed back and forth there.
Incoming! Dire's top tower is under attack.
And we're going to have a fairly simple push up there. Let's just let that one go. Lean forward there by Beastmaster. Fine stuff. They're going to do a fair bit of damage with that Illuminate. They counter push on mid by Queen of Pain. Now she actually went for a Lincoln's. Not sure how much I like this, but we'll see how it works out. Bro going to get teleported back to home by Keeper of the Light. Just using his global aspect to great effect. Queen of Pain now headed to the bottom lane to go and farm that.
Do it with flair.
Queen of Pain has finished the Scepter. Looks like Beastmaster, also considering his own Scepter at the moment, has picked up a point booster. And possibly a Roshan attempt here from MYM. 4 staff, another Hex being built. Chaos Knight, 1900 gold in the bank.
Tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has been denied.
He's still sitting here in the mid, just going to farm this while he lets Chaos Knight handle most of this. As now we see, oh, no, they're going to get stunned down there. Queen of Pain, Queen of Pain, the Reality Rift working against him. The Raw and Queen of Pain, though, and the Macro Pyre has got to blink up, though, blinks out. Clockwork gets a hook in, traps Jakiro inside, gets pushed out, though, by a 4-star. Last now stuck inside the macro pile. We see the fight down there on Atsi. Pudge now chasing Atsi. Also going to go after characters. Another Illuminate comes through. Chikiro has been taken out. They've also lost a Chaos Knight. He gets isolated. Hook in from Pudge. Makes some good work happen there. Do we have another stun from Sven? Stormbolter's up, but he doesn't have the speed. They need a 4-star somewhere to push him forwards. Although Queen of Pain going to go for the slow here. Can they find a 4-star up the hill? And Calculus is just going to teleport out there. So a 2-for-none trade there. Decent result, and they might even be able to steal Roshan while Chaos Knight is dead. We'll see. As Sven to help out now. Pudge also going to move in. They don't have the negative armor though, and Last is not exactly able to tank it right now. They don't have the negative armor either. Of course, Beastmaster with the early medallion definitely helps out a lot in killing Roshan. The Hawk has been spotted up. Has spotted things up. They give it to Pudge again. There we go. Pudge being given all the money there, gets himself a Shivas. Also has his hands on this Aegis now. See, winner of those. She's picked up her Arganims now. Queen of Pain, another 1700 gold in the bank. What has Chaos Knight done with his money? 1700 cash now, of course losing a bit after that death in that team fight. So again, the experience is now favouring the Dire side. Gold is still about roughly 2.5k advantage to the Radiant side. Now Beastmaster also only about 1300 gold away, and he will have himself an Argument Scepter, if that is indeed what he's going for. Pain though, giving chase to Windrunner. Can she bring him down? Probably not. She's probably just going to get hexed if she tries anything. Beastmaster also just catching up on his farm as well. Just getting teleported to the bottom lane. Nothing happening down here though. They are pushing just a bit. Of course, keep like spamming Illuminate to get things rolling. He's going to continue nuking these down, as it looks like he doesn't have that much backup there, as Pudge has decided to go back to the mid lane. There's a rocket coming bottom. Beastmaster has bottled up an Invis rune. Chaos Knight though has picked up his Hyperstone. Once he gets his Assault Curious, things are really going to get messy. Now he's picking up his natural attack speed. Or attack speed to make up for his lack of natural attack speed, rather. Things are definitely going to start getting painful. And the question is, can they shut him down and kill him quickly enough before he can tear them apart, as we saw before in the mid lane, where he just took on 3 heroes, pretty much all one at a time, with his armlet, and brought them all down. Maybe a few seconds out of the fight at this point in time can heal him up by quite a considerable amount. Harassment there from Clockwork. Shackle shot there from Pudge. Hook has been dodged. They're going to continue pushing in this tower though. Glyph gets popped. Ice Path hits nothing. Pudge now backing up. Pudge though the target. As he's going to pop the pipe and charge in there. Going to ride in. There we go. The hook in. There's the cogs there as well. Queen of Pain gets the ult off there. Clockwork immune to the firepower of Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight though still alive. He did pop that. Blade Mail there, as it looks like they will actually bring him down though. Sven is dead. This is getting turned around quickly. Atsi also down. We've lost Enigma. Pudge getting taken out. Pudge will be back in a few seconds. It's just Sven down. We've lost Enigma as well as Sekiro. The hook in there. Chaos Knight I think has retreated to heal. Looks like they will lose the tower on top of that. I'm going to say though, the only thing that really kept them in the fight there was that Aegis. Definitely a bit of a problem going on at the moment, but looks like they're going to keep pushing forward. It's going to try and bring down this tower here, possibly in Iraq. Shackle shot in, catches Pudge there, latches into a creep. Windrunner also being pinned down there by a Mana Leak. As now, there we go, Pudge gets hexed. He's in some trouble, tries to pop a hook off. Can he get the hook in there on Chaos? Or maybe he doesn't want to. Throws the hook, misses though. I think they may need to retreat now. There we go, Beastmaster jumping in, pops out the Shiva's guard, trying to slow down the Windrunner. A hook in from Clockwork, hits a friendly there, hits the Queen of Pain. She's running low on mana. I think they need to call a retreat. They are running low on fuel there. And there we go, they will back up indeed. They did do a significant amount of damage to that tower though in the time given. You can see Chaos Knight actually happened to back off during these fights, but they will need to keep pushing. They don't want to leave this game too much longer, or Chaos Knight really is going to get out of control. Enigma now, he's got a blink. as well as a BKB, he is going to be very hard to stop from Black Hole as long as he waits for Clockwork to jump in first. Otherwise, though, if Clockwork if he gets to jump on Clockwork, though, that's also definitely possible. But if he doesn't, if Clockwork hangs back, although he sees a good hook in there, it's going to clean up the Neno. Neno, though, in some trouble. Yes, he will get taken out there. As you see, a Mask of Madness on Sven as well. Does have his BKB up if he needs it. But yeah, Clockwork, if he can hang back, he can protect him quite nicely from the Enigma despite the BKB. They get the kill there on Beastmaster as well. Stormbolt up the hill is going to connect with Windrunner. And a double damage. Queen of Pain is going to catch Windrunner. Do they have a stun? Knocks her forwards there with a blinding light, but it can't interrupt. We've got 2 heroes down once again. It looks like Eclypsia. They're making a second run on mid. Can they make this happen?
You are a true friend.
Beastmaster has picked up his scepter there, but Windrunner also has finished up her hex there. And there we go, ult being popped by Sven. Can they go up? They're going to go up to the racks now. They need to clean this up quickly. Chaos Knight is still up. Good shackle there. Chaos Knight now. Can he come in? Is he going to commit? No, he's decided not to. They are, of course, 5v3. It's going to be difficult to win that fight, especially with the lockdowns they've got, and as well as the blinding light. But that's the BKB blinding light actually really messes with Chaos Knight. In fact, he decides not even to pull back. Now he realizes he's got to come back. They're just going to try and sweep. We've got Jakiro back up. A hook in. Doesn't hit. Yes, it does. Picks up Windrunner. There's the bite. Gets stunned by Malithus. Cancelled there. 3-second stun. Great ice path. Hook in from Clockwork. Catches 2 inside the cogs. Pops his blade mail. They 4-star out to counter. But Jakiro taking so much damage from that blade mail as well as his Macropire triggering it. Now I've got Chaos Knight giving chase here. Pudge now trying to back off safely. Pudge will back up. Pudge also working on a heart. And there we go. Pudge though getting caught out by the Roar, and Wild Axes will finish him. And now Sven, the next one to get taken out. In fact, I think Keeper may have actually dragged him to his doom. Could have sworn Dread had actually disengaged there.
I die as I lived.
And a great series of kills there from MYM. Now is their chance though to try and push mid. They've got a full minute of Pudge being dead and no buybacks in sight. They could go straight for this Rax if they wanted to, although I think they're worried. They're actually going to push this great wave back because they're worried about losing this tower to Queen of Pain or Clockwork backdooring them. Queen of Pain though, 3.7k in the bank. And she's picked up, what is she? Oh wow, Queen of Pain's actually going for an Assault Curious. Interesting. So, not a normal item sim Queen of Pain. When we see her do the sort of a late game build, we tend to see her go for a Hex, possibly an Arguments, a BKB, and then a damage item, say a Monkey. Yeah, Monkey Yumbara is normal, but in this case the Assault Curious, very different choice indeed. Not dead sure where they're going with that. It looks like they are going to try and push top here, although Pudge, all the Radiant heroes, rather all the Die heroes will be up to defend. It looks like she's just trying to get her counter push happening right now. She'll pull back in just a moment once they actually start threatening the tower, but until then, just needs to be careful about getting picked off. If she gets picked off, then it's going to be a very rough night for the Dire team. Let's bring up that gold chart there. The Dire team actually taking control in terms of gold earned. Experience also swinging back sharply, but at the very least, the Dire are in control. Hero hook in. It's Clockwork. Where's he gone? I think he must have accidentally hit an ally there, or possibly an illusion.
Boom! There it goes.
Must have been a Windrunner illusion, actually. So going to bring up, let's switch over to net worth. You see Queen of Pain has definitely quite easily overtaken. Has quite easily overtaken Chaos Knight in terms of farm, which is interesting seeing as Chaos Knight, I'm pretty sure, has had way more. Oh, actually no, Queen of Pain's been farming extremely. I hadn't noticed how her CS was, but 213, she has been farming phenomenally well. See, her net worth is quite strong there. They hit Pudge, throw a hook. I don't think it hit anything though. Possibly, actually, it probably hit the Hawk. Nope, Hawk was up there. There's a new Hawk scanning things out. Now, where is Keeper of the Light? Keeper is traveling towards top lane. Probably going to drag Clockwork over to them in a moment, while Queen of Pain makes her own way over. But Hawk, though, spotting up everything that Eclypsia are doing right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Hawk, though, giving them good intel. They know there's trouble there. The counter push, though, from Chaos Knight. If it bumps down to a base race, so I don't think Chaos Knight is going to manage to beat them here. The tower is already significantly damaged, plus they have a Sven here as well. And all 5 heroes on their way right now. Keep the line, his ult soft corner. Hook goes in, picks up Jakiro. Jakiro 4-stars away. Great quick 4-star there. Might not even be for It was for Jakiro there. I see the Stormbolt got 4 seconds stun on Pudge. Some damage being dealt there by Windrunner. Has actually picked up a Maelstrom. There we go. Illuminate doing some serious damage. A hook there on Windrunner. 4-staffing away. A hook in from Pudge. Catching out the Enigma. He's trying to take out Enigma before he can drop a black hole here. Raw goes out and hits Sven. Sven being drilled there by Chaos Knight. The bite goes down from Pudge. Dismember takes out Chaos Knight. Does he have a buyback? No, he doesn't. This is bad news for MYM. A hook in again. He's picking up Jakiro. 4-staff again. These 4-staffs are magnificently good. And dodging the Pudge as well as the clockwork every single time they go for this. But now, Beastmaster's the next one to get dropped down. And it's a minute now on Beastmaster. 70 seconds as well on Beastmaster and Chaos Knight. They've lost the top rack, sweeping the mid. And the bottom one, they've already taken the mid. They're going to sweep the bottom now. Sweep through the mid to the bottom. Take that Rax as well, and that will be Megas. As long as they can take him out, although it looks like they want to fight. Black Hole is up, needs to bounce just back there. Queen of Pain, does she have an X up? No, she's just going to kill him normally anyway. Pudge, still not hard at the moment, but a godlike there. As we see a buyback come in as well, but Queen of Pain on a godlike streak with a double kill. And Calculus also ending that, I think. No, he didn't actually. He did not manage to end that. Lincoln Sphere actually doing overtime work there for Queen of Pain. Looks like they're not even interested in that bottom Rax. They're just fighting. They're just going to escort the creep in and say, you know what, let's just get the tier 4 towers. Escorting these creep in here, trying to help them get rid of these towers, and they are very low indeed. I think a smart play here from Eclypsia. They can take this one, and this may actually be, I think, their first actual even game. Not even a match, a game won in the Premier League Season 3. This will be a first indeed. And there we go. Barracks down. GG indeed. What a comeback there from Eclypsia. They were looking very shaky at the start of the game. And this Pudge, carry Pudge indeed, gave him the farm. Worked out in the end. But guys, stay tuned. Game number 2 coming up. Look at how tight that was on kills. 33-33. But here we go. Game 2 coming up in just a moment.